quite a few people asked for an update on what we had going on over at the house. Haven't had a chance to get out and do any camping. We're going out next weekend, but I figured I'd just do a little update video, show you guys what we've been doing. Here's our garden. This is the garden as it stands right now. We're going to be expanding on it and changing things. This is the first time I've done it, so it's kind of a lot of trial and error. You can see my little convertible lid that I made for this thing. We recently took down quite a few trees in this area. We have some friends that are going to be coming by and removing all these stumps, which is why some of them are really high. We were told they're a lot easier for them to push out and remove. And then we're going to have some fill dirt put in, and then over there we're going to be putting another building. We finally got our carport installed. I did have a mishap, which, well, I'll show you. So I tried to take this tree down right here, and in doing so, you can see that the tree's facing this direction, and yeah, I hit my camper with it. When we were talking to the guys who are going to come and remove the stumps, they made a suggestion to move my camper, and I said, it won't be that big of a deal. I really didn't think we were going to have a problem, and the tree went the wrong way, and I learned from the mistake. Can't say it'll never happen again, but I hit the camper, did some damage. You can see the lid's been damaged, and one of the support braces bent. So I'm going to be taking it in and have it fixed, but live and learn. A lot of these trees we're going to set aside for milling. I'm going to be getting a Alaskan chainsaw mill. Another thing we're going to be doing with some of these is I've already cut 2 of them to length. We're going to be building another bridge out near the front to get to the other side of the gully, which is all back in this area over here. Always with a smile on his face whenever he's riding that thing around. Another addition we did was up in this gable vent, I put a solar fan to pull the hot air out of the attic, and I'm going to be putting another vent or another fan on the other vent on the other side of the house to pull air in, so it'll push the air through the attic. The other side of the house is shaded, so it's a lot cooler. This is the southern exposure side, and we get a lot of sunlight. So I'm going to show you guys how I did the solar panel. This is the panel on the roof. It does a pretty good job. The frame isn't the best quality, but for the price it was pretty good. And because my roof is ridged like this, I had to add these little decking boards, or like 1x6s. Eventually I'm gonna paint them so it's not such an eyesore up here. But I'll show you guys the actual fan itself. This right here, I notched this out and taped it and then folded it underneath, so with the wind and the weather and everything, it shouldn't wear a hole in it. It should be okay, but I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on it. And because this is a southern exposure wall, this side of the house does get really hot. Hopefully you can see that. It pushes out a decent amount of air. Honestly, I ended up taking this entire gable vent off, rebuilt it, and on the inside there's a board that I mounted the fan to, and I sealed it all off to make sure that there was no air pressure loss. And if you want, when I do the other side, I'll do a video. Just let me know if you guys want to see that. We had a friend of ours donate this stand to us, and we're toying around with the idea of turning it into a water tower. We are going to be installing an outside water line on the house, and I'm going to be running a pipe underneath the ground and probably putting PEX in it and putting valves on every one of these. If you want, I can do a video on that. Just leave a comment if you guys want to see that. We got 2 compost bins going now, and it's pretty amazing how fast these things take off. We had it completely full, and I turn them, every couple days or once a week, and we get a lot of rain here. Even though there's a lot of tree coverage here, they still do absorb a lot of moisture. When you turn it, they break down really fast. But from what I understand, it's going to take a couple years. Here's one of our trails that we got. It goes all the way through the back. We have a little trail system that we've started. These here are raspberry bushes. See, that one's not doing too good. But I think that one had already cycled through, so it's coming back now. This over here is another trail that I'd started. I was originally going to do these just in dirt, but with the rain that we get started to wash it out, so I put these rocks in. It seemed to work pretty well. We'll start to do more videos of the homestead and stuff like that as it develops. I've had quite a few people ask for videos for it, so which I really appreciate. But I'll start doing them. Give you guys update videos a little bit more than just when I can go out and do motorcycle camping. But I appreciate all the support. I hit 1,300 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys have any requests and videos, let me know. Always looking for ideas, a little bit of inspiration to get out there and do something. But appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like and thumbs up button. Subscribe. But